Good afternoon, everyone, or morning, or evening, depending on when you are watching this video. For me right now, it's afternoon. I hope things are going well for you. Week 5 is upon us. And so we've been talking about Microsoft Office, started with OneDrive, went on to Outlook, went on to Word, and now we're going to get into Microsoft Excel. Of all the programs that we're going to cover, Excel is probably the one that people know the least about, or maybe they're a bit apprehensive about it because they think of Excel, they think of spreadsheets, and they think, oh man, there's just numbers and there's formulas and there's charts and graphs, and I don't really know where to begin. Well, begin with the lecture. The lecture is very nice. It's very kind of streamlined and it eases you into Microsoft Excel. There's a bunch of videos that are helpful. One of my colleagues, Bill, he did these videos a little while ago, and they can be very, very helpful. So take your time as you go through the lecture this week. So basically, what is Microsoft Excel? Well, this is spreadsheet software. So this is where you will go to organize data, lots and lots of data, and sort it in a variety of ways, and maybe generate some charts so you have some visual depictions of what some of your data will look like. Excel is something that we should just say, oh, it's spreadsheet software, because there's so much you can do with it, okay? It's different from Word, which is word processing, right? We're typing things out. It's different from PowerPoint, which is presentation software. It's certainly different from Outlook in that it doesn't do emails or anything like that. But it is a lot more than just kind of putting data into little boxes. There's so much you can do with Excel. I can't tell you in just one little video everything about it. But that's why the best thing to do is to start with the lecture and just kind of walk through that. And then maybe come up with some questions you might have about Excel. You can reach out to me about them. We're going to cover a little bit of Excel next week as well. But this is an opportunity for you, if you've never used it before, to jump into something very new, but very, very helpful in professional settings, frankly, even in personal settings. And for those of you who know Excel or have used it in the past, this is an opportunity for you to go a little deeper, to start learning more about it, see what it has to offer. There is a lot that Excel has to offer. So Excel is what we're focusing on, but you'll notice that there's a couple of assignments this week that are called the graphic literacy reflection and assignment. What is that stuff? All right, well, graphic literacy is a skill that we want you to get, which is your ability to effectively read and interpret information on charts and graphs, on like visual representations of information. So you think about everything from a spreadsheet to a bus schedule to plane tickets on Expedia or something like that, to a chart in a medical office, and on and on and on and on. Being able to effectively read and interpret those things, that's graphic literacy, becoming literate, being able to read graphs and charts. And so the test you're going to go through is going to help kind of challenge you to see where you are as far as graphic literacy goes. Now, here's the thing. This test is not graded. I mean, you do get a grade, but it does not count for your overall course grade. So if you don't do well on it, don't worry, okay? Don't worry about this. This is all about you learning about graphic literacy. That's really what it is, okay? So if you do really well, if you do poorly, it's okay. It's not going to affect your overall grade. What matters is the reflection, okay? So the reflection is the grade that matters. Now, when it comes to doing the reflection, you're not going to just upload it via Blackboard as you've done other reflections. This one's going to go into what's called ePortfolio. ePortfolio is your electronic portfolio where you can start collecting all of your work here at Bryant Stratton, so that when you go on to interviews and things like that, you can show people links or give people links to your ePortfolio so they can see your resume and your cover letter and writing samples and all sorts of things that you can collect in it. In this class, we're just starting to understand what ePortfolio is and how to upload to it properly. So when you're doing your graphic literacy reflection, when you're done with it and you're ready to upload, the instructions are there in the Week 5 folder to show you specifically how to upload it properly. If you have questions, anything comes up at all, let me know, okay? I'm going to have another video in the discussion this week for, of course, the discussion. I may have another one on Excel later on this week. I'm not sure yet. But there's going to be a lot of ground to cover, a lot of stuff that we're going to be going over. So take your time, and of course, like I said before, reach out if you have any questions. Thanks, folks.